In this video, I want to talk about what is your trading style. We're going to go over 3 different trading strategies. One that is 39% profitable, only 39% of the trades are winners. One that is 57% profitable, and meaning that 57% of the trades are winners. And another one that is 79% profitable, meaning that 79% of trades are winners. And so let's take a look at each one. First one is Night Trader. We're going back 3 years in each of these, and they include slippage and commission in these performance summaries. So if you go back 3 years in Night Trader, these are the results. You see 79%, almost 80% of trades are profitable. The drawdown is 62.75, and here is the equity curve. So this is one of our top trading systems, and it does have a $1,500 stop loss. And you can see the largest losing trade is $15.25 because we're using $25 round turn slippage and commission. And you see the largest winning trade is $8.50. There was a gap. There would be a gap up from the time the strategy got in until the market opened again to pass up the $700 profit target. So it can have, when you have a strategy that holds positions overnight, the largest winning trade and the largest losing trade can be bigger than the stop loss and profit target. In this case, there never has been a case in the last 3 years where it was stopped out bigger than $1,500 based on a gap, but there was a winner bigger than the $700 profit target because of a gap up from the previous sessions. And so the profit target is 700, the stop loss is 1,500, 62.75 drawdown. This is a long only strategy, 1.75 profit target. Like I said, almost 80% profitable. It's a lot of traders like strategies that win frequently. They have 80% winners. It's satisfying to have this satisfaction of having several winners in a row, or having a high percentage of winners in a row versus more losers in a row. And so in this case, you see max consecutive winning trades is 19. We've recently had 12. The maximum consecutive losing trades is 3. When you have 3 losing trades, you're looking at a $4,500 loss. And when you have, it would then take about 7 winners to make up for that loss. And so that is the one caveat of having a strategy that has a high percentage of winners, in which case the profit target is closer than the stop loss. So let's take a look at ES After Hours. This one is 57% profitable, and you see that it has a 1.55 profit target. Percent profitability is 57%. The max drawdown is $4,000. The average trade profit is $94.86. Now let's take a look. Go back at Night Trader. Night Trader can hold strategies for several days. These other two are day trade strategies, so that sometimes affects the overall performance as far as average trade profit as well. And so 31,000 total net profit, drawdown of 4,000, and here is the equity curve. It is a long only strategy, as is ES Night Trader, and there's a long flat period right here, and then a nice trading period right here. You'll see that if you look at the annual returns, that there is 62% of the trades are winners in 2020 and 61% over the last 12 months. Market environment has been great for this strategy, and this tests well back to 1997. And so these are the recent last 3 years of trades, and once again a strategy with 57% profitability. So over half the trades are winners, and you have a nice average trade profit. Once again, this includes $25 round turn slippage and commission, and you have the opportunity to capture big winners. The largest winning trade is $4,500, and this one has a $1,300 stop loss. So you have a scenario where your stop loss is still fairly large, and you have a time exit on this one, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time, and the largest winner is still $4,500. So nice largest winning trade. And then you have gap continuation, a day trade strategy that takes long and short trades. I have the 2019 version and the 2020 version. The 2020 version we'll go over first. It has an additional range filter. It won't trade as frequently. This has $83 average trade profit the last 3 years with slippage and commission, max drawdown of 4,000, profit factor of 1.45, only 39% winners. But the largest losing trade is $325. The largest winning trade is $4,000. So if you'd like to put yourself in a position, this is the quintessential approach of cutting losses and writing winners. And to do that, you typically have strategies that can have percentage of profitability less than 50%, such as 39%. And oftentimes that can be hard to trade psychologically. And here is the equity curve for this strategy. You see there are large winners and large run-ups, and then there are choppier sideways periods. And so this is 2020. Let's look at the 2019 version. It has one less rule, meaning it does not have a range filter, so it's more aggressive. And let's go back to 2020 first. You have maximum consecutive losing trades is 8 at $300 a piece, and the maximum consecutive winning trades is 5. And once again, I like to have situations where I put myself in a position to capture these big runners, $4,000 winner, while losers are only 300 to 325 with slippage and commission. And the 2019 version has one less rule, so it has more trades. 523 trades versus 438 trades, so 100 more trades. $5,000 more net profit. The drawdown is a little larger. The net profit as a percentage drawdown is a little smaller. The percentage profitability goes down to 35%. You see the largest winning trade though is 56.35, and the largest losing trade is still 325. And so profit factor of 1.42. This is a day trading strategy on the NQ. It can take long and short trades. The other strategies were long only E-mini S&P strategies that trade overnight. And here is the performance summary for this near equity peaks. And so there are many different pluses and minuses to strategies with high winning percentages and with low winning percentages. With low winning percentages, you typically have the tight stop loss, very tight stop loss, with the ability to capture a big winner. And then with strategies like Night Trader, you have scenarios where you have tight profit targets and larger stop losses to capture these 80% winners. And so those are the differences, and you have to determine what is best for your personality. But when you're trading a black box trading system, meaning you don't know the rules and you want diversity, I recommend that you have a diversity of strategies, and that is by design. In how we develop some of our portfolios is we have strategies that have both of these. Strategies that have tight stops, let profits run, and might have a high percentage of losers, 65% losers in this case. And then we have other strategies like ES After Hours that are right around 57% and have more of a balance on the profit factor, have fairly large stop losses of 13.25. You can trade the micros as well these days, but then give you the opportunity for bigger winners. And then Night Trader with very high percentage of profitability, where you have a $1,500 stop loss, $700 profit target, and so you get more winners because your profit target is so much closer than your stop loss. And so the diversity of exits is by design. How we develop portfolios. So if you need a strategy that has a high percentage of winners, or if you need a strategy that gives you the opportunity to capture big winners, these are some of the differences. I recommend that you consider both types of setups in a portfolio or strategies to give you the opportunity to capture different types of markets.